Hi again, everybody. Welcome to the Starting Five here on HMTV6. I'm Mark Keller, sports editor of the Hearld-Mail newspaper, joined by assistant sports editor Andy Mason. Good to have you with us, Andy. And we are going to talk about a look ahead and a look back as well. First, let's look back at the girls' soccer season. The all-county team released in Thursday's Hearld-Mail newspaper and online as well at herald-mail.com. And the girls' soccer player of the year is
Boonesboro senior Emily Cronice.
And what was it about Emily's season that sort of put her in that position?
Well, Emily plays defense, and that's kind of a position that she doesn't get her name in the paper very often. So you can read about Boonesboro winning games, and her name might not be in there because she's not scoring the goals, she's not getting the assists. But Boonesboro went 8-4-4 this year, and they only allowed 7 goals in 16 games, which is an incredible number. They had 11 shutouts, and she was largely responsible for that. She's a star on defense. She does not let the opposition get the ball by her.
Right, and that's, I guess, one of the things that maybe the casual soccer fan, you see the offense, you're usually seeing that offense,
yeah.
But the coaches certainly noticed Cronice.
Yeah, almost every coach in the county, agreed with that decision. We put it out there to them, and they agreed. In fact, they didn't just agree; they brought it to my attention as well that they thought Cronice deserved the honor, and she definitely did. I mean, Boonesboro definitely was a defensive team this year. First game of the season, Abby Duncan, the top returning goal scorer in the county, goes out with a season-ending knee injury. So from that point on, Boonesboro only scored 19 goals all season, but they went 8-4-4, and they won the county title with a 1-0 shutout of heavily favored Williamsport, and Cronice was a star of that game as well.
Yeah, unbelievable. Well, congratulations to Emily Cronice on that honor. I know you had a little bit more of a dilemma in choosing the coach of the year, eventually going with Tim Salvagno from Williamsport, but there were some other candidates as well.
Yeah, Salvagno got the honor. Williamsport, the best. They didn't win the county title, but they were the best team in the county. Best record, 13-3-1. They went 7-0 in the Antietam. They advanced to the 2A West Region Final, where they lost by 1 goal to Middletown, which went on to win its 3rd straight state title. So they just had a fantastic season. But yeah, Brian Albert from Clear Spring. Clear Spring went 9-7 for its first winning season in 4 years. They went to the 1A West semifinals, the farthest they've ever gone. And Smithsburg, 8-6-2, 4-1-2 in the Antietam. Victor Delamay led Smithsburg to its first winning season in 4 years. Both strong cases, but in the end we went with Salvagno.
Yeah, it's always difficult when you have those teams that sort of reach the expectations, and you have the others who maybe exceeded their expectations a little bit. So, well, congratulations to Tim Salvagno on that honor as well. So let's go to cross country, and our all-county cross-country teams released in Tuesday and Wednesday's Hearld-Mail newspaper. No such dilemma in choosing a coach of the year for cross-country. This is pretty much a slam dunk.
Yeah, Becky Walter from Boonesboro. I mean, her boys team won the 1A state title. Her girls team won the 1A state title. She had 2, no school in county history had ever won both titles in the same year, and she got both of them. Just Boonesboro had the best season in Washington County history as far as cross country goes.
Yeah, hard to argue that choice. Girls Runner of the Year,
another slam dunk. Another slam dunk. Sarah Zielinski, for the 3rd straight year, the county runner of the year on the girls' side. She won her 3rd straight title at the county championship race. She won her 2nd straight region title and her 1st state title while leading Boonesboro to the girls' team title. She also won the Antietam conference race. Half dozen other invitationals, just an unbelievable season.
Yeah, quite a season for her. What are her future plans?
She plans to run in college. Well, immediate future, she's hoping to lead Boonesboro to more titles, win more titles herself in indoor and outdoor track, but she plans to run in college. Right now is looking at UMBC. Okay. Well, congratulations to her on that. The boys runner of the year comes from Williamsport. Yeah, Williamsport senior Cody Bowman. He was the #1 runner all season for the #1 team in the county, Williamsport. He won the individual county title. That was really the only race he won, but Williamsport won a bunch of races. They won their 5th straight county title. They won the Antietam conference race. They finished 2nd in the state. They won a half dozen invitationals, and he was their top runner all season. At the state meet in 2A, a very competitive race, he placed 5th, maybe his best race of the season. And had a really solid. He was consistent, reliable. He was you know, their #1 guy all year.
Yeah, that team, that Williamsport team, do they have kids coming back next year? They've been strong.
Yeah, they've been five straight county titles, second straight year they've been second in the state. But I believe from their final, you know, their 7-man varsity team they had at states, I believe only one is coming back.
Okay, we'll see how that pans out. Now let's look ahead a little bit to the wrestling season. That's just getting underway here in Washington County. And who are some of the individuals that we're kind of looking for, names that we can look for this season?
Names we can look for, well, we'll start at the top. Brendan Colbert. As a freshman and sophomore, he advanced to the state finals both years. A 2-time state runner-up. I know he's looking for that state title, but the kid's, you know, he's a heck of a wrestler.
Yeah.
72-4 through 2 years. This year as a junior, he's off to a 6-0 start. And, you know, I know he wants to be wrestling again Saturday night at Cole Fieldhouse, first weekend in March, and I expect him to.
Yeah, that's an incredible start to a career, 72-4. Wow. Who are some of the others that?
Well, his teammate there are only 4 guys who are returning county champions from last year, and that one of them is Colbert's teammate Gene Balsita at North, Barry Lozer at Williamsport, and Marquill Holt at South. Those are the 4 returning county champions, but there are a bunch of other individuals who I expect to do well. Travis Leopold at Smithsburg. And Brian Davis at Williamsport. And Williamsport has a new guy, a senior, transfer from Hedgesville. His name's Nick Miller. As a sophomore, he was this West Virginia Class 3A state runner-up. Wow. He was out most of last season. Now he's at Williamsport. He's a senior. He's small. He's strong. He's probably going to be at the 106 at the end of the year. I mean, he might go undefeated. Yeah,
and Hedgesville, typically a very good wrestling program in West Virginia.
Yeah, I believe his sophomore year, he was, you know, they wrestled a bunch of matches. He was like 56-3 or something as a sophomore. Last year was 14-0 as a junior before he was done for the year. So, wow, he's someone to watch out for.
Incredible, and a big match coming this weekend, right?
Yeah, big tri-meet at North Hagerstown. Middletown always a great team. Williamsport and North. The only time Williamsport and North are going to wrestle each other in a duel all year. They'll see each other at the Hub Cup and then again at the county championship. Well, they'll probably, you know, I can tell you it's going to come down to those 2 schools probably for the county title. It was very close last year. North won. It's going to be a very close one again.
Right, we got about 20 seconds left here. Real quick, we hadn't gotten to talk to you yet about the JFK. Did it live up to your expectations?
Oh man, it was a race for the ages. Max King, men's course record. Ellie Greenwood shattered the women's course record. It was one of the greatest races I've ever seen.
Okay, and we'll ask you this: are you going to be back out there running next year?
I plan to do it next year.
Okay, good. Got to get you back out there on the course. Yeah. So, Andy, thanks a bunch. Appreciate it. More on the starting 5 coming up real soon.